Shout out to Vandergriff Hyundai here in Arlington, Texas for letting me check out this vehicle. If you guys want to look at this Hyundai Elantra, they have a few. They have this white one right here, they have a black one right here, and they also have a gray one inside. YouTube, it's Kiaguyjoe here, back with another video. I have the Hyundai Elantra 2021 N-Line. This is not the full-on N that should be coming soon, but this is a little close to it as far as looks and whatnot. But this is the N in line, as you guys can see. I think it's a good looking car. I think it looks better than last generation or the last model. I like how low the hood is. I like the lights on it, how it has this, you know, this geometric shape to it, just like the rest of the car. As far as this grille and whatnot, you know, Hyundai is trying to do this geometric pattern thing that they have going on, and you can also see that from the side with these bold lines, almost triangular. These wheels are pretty nice. I like the wheels on it. These should be easy to clean as the gaps are wide. That's what I appreciate about these wheels. The gaps are wide. I like the symbol on it as well. The logo, Hyundai logo on it. Geometric patterns everywhere on this car, y'all. So this is the N-Line. I'm not sure if these headlights are LED. They look like they may be projector headlights. This right here is your LED daytime running light right here. Incandescent turn signals. That's, you know, no surprise. You know, Hyundai logo has gotten bigger, just like everybody else's logo. Got the N-Line badge on the side, just so people will know what you got. This has 201 horsepower and 196 pound-feet of torque. You guys can really see the geometric shape from this side of the vehicle. You see the line, how it accentuates, you know, in a little triangular pattern. That's pretty nice. The lock and lock button on here. It's not an actual button, it's more of a touch thing. But I actually appreciate how there's not an actual button, you just touch it. Coming to the rear of the vehicle, I really like the rear of the vehicle, honestly. I really like the lights on it. I like how sloped it is. Like, just the whole profile of the vehicle is pretty nice. But coming to the rear of the vehicle, as I said, I do like the lights on it. You have Elantra spelled out. You have the Elantra badge and the backup camera right there. This isn't the N-Line, so you will not find exposed exhaust. I mean, they are there, you can see it, but they're not like full sticking out exhaust. And it's probably not as loud either. But checking out these tail lights again, as you can see, light bar all across. I believe the red portions are LED. And of course, the backup and turn signals are incandescent. Again, that's not a surprise. You do have remote start, and you can open the trunk. It's not electronically assisted, it just, you know, pops open. And taking a look at the trunk here, not too bad for a vehicle this size. Cargo net. I wish my vehicle came with a cargo net. I would say this is maybe about 13 cubic feet. Between 13 and maybe 15 cubic feet. It's not too bad. no grab handle, but that's not no surprise at all. Okay, as I said, they have remote start and key fob, so I'm going to lock it. And as you guys can see, when I locked it, incandescent turn signal. I'm going to start it up. Taking a look at the engine here, this is a 1.6 turbo GDI. As I said, 201 horsepower, 196 pound-feet of torque. It's not bad. It's turbocharged, so it should be good on gas and good on power when you need it. But most people, when they buy these kind of cars, they don't really look, to push it like that. They buy it for fuel mileage. And now, as we all know, cars are slowly going away, at least versus SUVs. But I feel like cars like this still have a place in the market simply based on fuel efficiency, which SUVs tend not to bring to the table. Piano black plastic on the mirrors, piano black side skirts. I don't have an issue with piano black plastic on the outside of the vehicle because you're really not going to touch it. On the inside of the vehicle though, that's where I have issues with it. This one does have a sunroof. Most people like to have a sunroof. I know I do. Before we hop into the back seat, we're going to look at the materials on the door here. Hard touch plastics up top. That's to be expected in this kind of vehicle class for this price. Padded portion right here. Aluminum accented door handle right here. And hard touch plastics right here, which is kind of a shame because most people would probably put their arms here. But, for this price, for this vehicle class, you can't expect anything more. Okay, taking a look at the back seat, cloth back seats for this inline model. They have some leatherette kind of mixture added onto it. But the fabric itself feels pretty nice. As you guys can see, I have plenty of leg room. You have fold down armrests right here with 2 cup holders. You have a water bottle holder right here. Speakers on the door. Probably nothing fancy. You have no air vents in the back, which is kind of a letdown. I believe the last model year did have air vents in the back. I'm not sure. No mat pockets in the back of the seats at all on either side. I like how they have a black headliner. It's not suede. Definitely not suede, but it is black. And it, I'm just glad that it actually has that as a, as an option. Looking at the door here, hard touch plastics up top. That's to be expected. Padded area right here with some red stitching. Looks pretty nice. Have a little tweeter right here and a bigger speaker on the bottom. Hard touch plastics all on the door. Again, that's a shame because most people would probably rest their arm right here. Aluminum accented door handle right here. And a cup bottle holder for your bottles. Not too bad. I'm just glad they didn't put a lot of black plastic in here either. So I guess hard plastic is okay. But they could have put some kind of soft padding right here as well. Coming to the glove box. It's not damped or lined with felt, but it's a good size. Probably won't be able to fit a laptop in here or anything, but you have a nice grab handle here just in case someone wants to go fast, and feels pretty sturdy, but it is hard plastic, so you might feel a little creak here and there, but no one's really just gonna grab it like that, like all crazy and everything. So it's doable. You have a nice side pocket right here for any kind of book or whatever you want to store there, maybe your phone or something. I'm not sure if this model has any LED lighting in the cabin, but I'll find out when I turn on the vehicle. Alright guys, as you can see, I am in the driver's seat now. The door is relatively the same as the passenger seat, except you have a few more buttons and controls, of course. Same materials on the door, padded area, hard touch plastics down here. Speaker cover, probably nothing special again. And accented, a painted door handle right here. And a grab handle to close the door. Closing the door here. Nice solid sounding thunk right there. I'm gonna turn on the vehicle. They put the button right here. And as you can see, as I turn on the vehicle, you're greeted by a nice chime and some good looking gauges. They're not digital, but that's to be expected as well. To dim the interior lighting, you have lane keep assist and traction control. Missing a button here. I'm pretty sure that's for some sort of other mode that, you know, upper trim would give you. Your drive mode selector is right here. That's a weird place that they put it. They put it on the side. I'm used to it being down here, but you know, it's not too bad of a reach that you just can't, you know, you'll be too lazy to actually, you know, reach down and, you know, press the button and change the drive modes. You have your phone controls on the left side. That's normal. And you have cruise control on the other side, and that's also normal with steering assist on the steering wheel. Nice subtle Hyundai badge with the inline logo on the steering wheel as well. You have paddle shifters. They're nice and big. They're easy to grab. No complaints there. Looking at the gauges here, as you guys can see, they're not full digital. They are analog, but they do look pretty nice. This does have some sort of exhaust opening on it, because when I put it in sport mode, it does sound a little louder. You guys probably won't be able to hear it. Let me turn the AC down. I'll put the vehicle in smart. The exhaust does seem to get a little quiet. In normal, it gets a little noisy. But in sport, it does seem to open a little bit. But I know my camera won't pick that up. That was normal, sport, and in smart mode. When I revved it, gave the engine some gas. From the inside, it does have a little bit of popping. Not as loud though, not full on in, but you can hear it. So that's actually pretty good. But that's the gauge cluster, guys. It doesn't change with whatever mode you put it into. That, I believe, is reserved for the actual Hyundai Elantra N. This is just the N line. Alright, coming to the center here, you have a manual handbrake. Very, very, old schoolish. You have two cup holders here. You have no heated and cooled seats in this model. You have heated seats in the model, but you don't have cooled seats in the model. But that is to be expected in this, in this vehicle category with this trim. They do give you a button for different camera views though. Or just, one camera view for your rear camera. You can, press that button to turn that on. Very high res camera right there. Looks pretty nice. Looking at the climate controls here. Nice layout. Not too hard to read. You have heated and cooled, or just heated seats for the front passengers. None for the rear. No heated or cooled seats for the rear passengers. And, just normal stuff that you find in your everyday vehicle. Coming up top, like I said, you do have a sunroof that lets in a lot of light. It's not a panel sunroof. They don't offer that on the Hyundai Elantra. And the glass does slide inside the roof. And you cannot manually close this when the sunroof is open. All right. You have incandescent lighting for the cabin. That's no surprise. That's to be expected. All right, Taking a look at this infotainment screen. A lot of real estate left over. I'm pretty sure this is just a 8-inch screen with a lot of, you know, piano black plastic surrounding it. This is going to get dusty, but it's really not going to get any fingerprints because you're not touching this, of course. And if you do touch it, it does seem to resist fingerprints very well, so that's good. Very easy, very intuitive. It does have Apple Carplay and Android Auto, but it is not wireless in this vehicle. You have track forward and back, and you have a favorites button here to favorite anything that you would like as far as your Bluetooth, phone projection. It is touchscreen as well, so that's also good. There is no dial or anything fancy like that in this vehicle. Looking at the Monroney here, this vehicle stickers for $26,550. Has a 5-year, 60,000 mile new vehicle warranty and a 10-year, 100,000 mile powertrain warranty. Kia, Hyundai, Genesis, they have by far the best warranty in the automotive business, so no complaints there. You have all of these options here, as I said. 1.6 liter GDI, 201 horsepower, 195 pound-foot of torque, not 196. So guys, this is what the vehicle looks like with the headlights on. It is a projector style halogen headlight. And as you guys can see, the turn signal is integrated within the bumper. It looks, you know, so they can hide it a little bit more. It is incandescent. And as you guys can see, it does have the LED strip. Now I did see a review somewhere where there was an article saying that the Elantra had bad headlights because they weren't bright enough at night, at least. I don't know that for sure because I've never seen one driven at night. But that's just an article I heard of. As you guys can see, there is incandescent turn signals in the rear with LED red strips that goes all across the vehicle. So that is pretty good that they decided to put it across the whole vehicle. This vehicle is rated to get 31 miles per gallon combined, 28 city, 36 highway. So that's not bad for this inline. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this 2021 Hyundai Elantra N-Line. Pretty good vehicle. If I was in the market for a small vehicle, I would consider this. If you guys want to check it out, come to Vandergriff Hyundai here in Arlington, Texas. This is Kiaguyjoe. Catch you in the next video.